Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? In today's video, I thought I'd get out this little atlas of Europe again. We haven't used it in a little while. And we'll potter around in today's video looking at different things, different places, and chatting about them. All in Europe, that's Wales. I hope that sounds a little bit fun. As ever on this channel, we try to be educational as well as do relaxing ASMR videos. So for the most part I will be talking in a soft spoken voice. And if you know my channel well, which lots of you do, welcome back. Then I'll occasionally slip into a little whisper here and there. So this is one I bought ages ago. It's by Collins. I like all of Collins' stuff. They do some really good foreign language things like dictionaries. So Collins, and it's called the Handy Road Atlas for Europe. And for those of you who are interested, the main large-scale mapping at 32 miles is 1 inch. They also have these city through route maps for places like Amsterdam, Budapest, Cardiff, Ljubljana, Rome, Warsaw, Warsaw, and they've got loads of other things here like European Union and Euro currency. These things are really interesting. So for example, it says that the official language of Andorra is Catalan, and the capital is Andorra la Vella, and is the international symbol for it. That's the flag. €1 is about 100 cents at the time of printing, which I think would be, oh yeah, no, sorry, €1 is 100 cents, as in not American cents, as in European cents. And speed limits between 60 and 90 kilometers per hour. Although there's a red cross through that, what does that mean then? Is that outside of cities or something? Emergency numbers 110, 112. Motoring organisations, the ACA, Automobil Club d'Andorra. It gives you the website www.aca.ad. It does the same for the UK, so GB for Great Britain is the UK symbol, London is the capital, that's obviously the Union Jack flag. English is the official language, we have actually updated that in Britain now. Welsh, Scots Gaelic, Irish Gaelic and Scots I think are all included as well. £1 is 100 pence. And 70 miles per hour is the motorway speed. And 999 is the number. We are different to all the others. Is Ireland 999? Yes it is. Ireland is also 999. I was so astounded when I figured out that the emergency number in other countries wasn't the same as ours. We can actually ring up 112 though, which is the same as all the other countries. So if you are in the UK and you phone 112, then you will still get help, in case you don't know the code. And the AA and the RAC are our two big motoring organisations, the Automobile Association and the Royal Automobile Club. I've been a part of both, I think AA most recently, but my dad always used to be part of the RAC. Then Ireland, official languages Irish and English. Dublin, the capital, IRL is the code. 120 kilometers per hour is the top speed. 9990112, and the AA Ireland, the Automobile Association Ireland Limited. It's Germany. German, obviously. Berlin. D for Deutschland. 130 kilometers. Is there a quicker one? Oh, Czech Republic is the same. Because the Autobahn, you can basically go like whatever speed you want. The 110112 ADAC, Allgemeine Deutsche Automobilclub, or the AVD, Automobilclub von Deutschland. France, French, Paris, F for France. €1 100 cents, 110, 130 kilometers per hour. 17 also gets you through to the emergency number. It's interesting. That might just be police though. I think fire is 18 and ambulance is 15. I did not know that. And the Automobile Club Association. Oh no, sorry, that's the name. Yeah, okay. Association Française des Automobilistes. It's called the website addresses for all the countries. The tourism website and the official website of the country, belgium.be. International country identification. So in the different languages usually. In Europe we tend to have English, French and German. They're the three most spoken languages across the continent. So Austria, Autriche and Österreich. Cyprus, La Chypre, Cypern. Is it Cypern? I'm not sure. Cypern. Who's Algeria here? Algérie, Algerine, Spain, Espagne, Spanien, Poland, Pologne, Polen, etc. This is an interesting little ditty. So it's got the kilometers. So Zurich, Wien, Warsaw, Vilnius, so it's all in their native languages as well, which I quite like. Roma, Praga, München, Moskva, Madrid, Lisboa, Copenhagen, Genève, Budapest, Bordeaux, Barcelona, Athena, Ankara, Amsterdam. So, does this, if I'm reading this correctly, Zurich what does that say? 800? 880 kilometers from Amsterdam. Is that not that far away? So Zurich is there. Amsterdam is here. Interesting. The furthest obviously would be like Kiev or Moscow. From, I don't know, Lisbon or something. Oh, yeah, I suppose on that. Could be somewhere up here. Hammer. See? Hammerfest. Hammerfest to, I don't know, Palermo, Catania, something like that. Monta. Oh, this is the European Union. So it's got the founding members in 1952. There. And then some more info. This one starts off with Iceland. So Iceland here, this sort of ring road, basically around the volcanoes in the middle of the island. Reykjavik is there. I really want to visit, but I hear how expensive it's become, particularly Reykjavik, because you can't really stay anywhere else. Like the vast majority of all Icelanders live there anyway. And it's become super expensive. Obviously, as an island, they have to import a lot of things from, you know, commodities from the outside world. The Faroe Islands is in the middle of this page break. You can see Norway here, N for Norge, Bergen is there, Oslo will be just up here somewhere. This is Denmark, DK, Denmark, Great Britain, Ireland, Iceland. So you can see that my country Wales has a land border with England, but it's actually very, very close to Ireland. And we can get there from mostly 2 points. Holyhead on the island of Anglesey at the north, and that goes to Dublin. And then in the south, Fishguard, and also Haverfordwest, Denbigh, go to like Wexford over here. Look at that, Cork. Now, you can actually get from Swansea to Cork, I believe. Oh, you used to when I was a kid, at least. Don't know if they still do it. Cork, you can see, actually goes to Morlaix. And you can get from Plymouth down to Spain, Santander, or Bilbao. Well, just off the coast of Bilbao. But for those of you who don't know it, the Bay of Biscay has really rough seas. The seas come in there, and it's quite a rough journey, I hear. I wouldn't advise doing it in winter. My friend did it in the summer, and said it was okay. But by winter, that's a horrible journey going that way. This is the English Channel, and that separates England and France. We usually go between Dover, which is here, and Calais, which is here. It's the shortest route, I think. I've done that many times. You can actually do that by train as well as by boat. Dunkirk is another option, and slightly over to the border in Belgium, Oostende is another alternative for that. Personally, I have gone from the Hook of Holland, which is just out here somewhere in the Netherlands, not far from Rotterdam, and then that goes all the way over. Oh, we didn't go to Grimsby though, we went to Phoenix, to Lowestoft. We went like over here somewhere, but it's not represented on this map. Like it's sort of here. I've done that trip about 3 or 4 times. So now we're on Spain and Portugal. You can see Portugal is just here. Lisbon, the capital, is just there, but Porto is another beautiful place and it's up there. The second biggest city general, very few people live here where the mountains are. Most people live on the coast, as you can see, represented by all of the different larger urban areas and all the motorways. Most British people will go to the south coast, the Algarve, on holiday, places like Faro, Lagos, for example, Portimao. And then we have Spain, which is not just here. You have the islands here, the Balearic Islands, Îles Balears in Mallorquin, the language of Mallorca, which is similar to Catalan, where Barcelona is the capital of Catalonia, and Valencia, where Valencia is the capital. So those three languages are very similar. And also there are the Canary Islands, which are far away down past down in Africa, really. And there are actually two little bits here. So it says Ceuta, Spain in brackets, and Melilla, Spain. So these are two exclaves of Spain on the African continent, so they border with Morocco. You can see Morocco here, Rabat is there, Fez, Casablanca. And then just popping into view, you have Corsica, La Corse, which is part of the Republic of France, and here is Sardinia, which is part of Italy. Sardinia. Here you can see North Africa. This is Algeria, DZ, and Tunisia, TN. And then we've gone right up north. So this is Norway, thin, mountainous, snowy. Trondheim is there, and Tromsø is there. And this is the northern point of Sweden. Oh, sorry, Finland. This is Sweden. Sverige, Norge, Finland. Tampere, I can see there, but the capital is just out of shot. And then this orange is all Russia, the northern part of Russia. St. Petersburg is actually not far away, just, I think, just here-ish, just out of shot. As you can see, Finland is very, very traversable by water. I think lots of people there have boats, as is Sweden. I think Sweden's navy is one of the best in the world. They have like stealth boats and things like that. And then we've got the St. Petersburg, just southwest of the Ladozhskoye Ozera. Ozera is a lake. St. Petersburg, the old capital of Russia, and Moscow, the current capital of Russia there, with these ring roads going around it. And then we have these three countries: Estonia, which has a language related to Finnish, and Latvia, and Lithuania, whose languages are closest to each other, but I don't think you can understand each other. You can sort of understand, an Estonian can sort of understand a Finn. And here's Belarus. So the capitals of Estonia, Tallinn, Latvia, Riga, Lithuania, Vilnius, and Belarus is Minsk. And this here is Poland, whose capital Warsaw is just to the south of this shot. You can see Germany and Denmark as well. This is Bornholm, which is part of the Kingdom of Denmark, but you can see it's much further over. And then you have these islands which are part of Sweden. But not these islands, they are Swedish speaking, all owned islands, but they are part of Finland. And then we've got the centre of Europe. So Kiev is here. And there was Minsk, Belarus. Here we have Warsaw, Warsaw, the capital of Poland. You can see Poland's a massive country, Ukraine absolutely huge. Chisinau is the capital of Moldova. And this other large country is Romania. Bucharest is the capital, and you can see the Black Sea here. Constanza is beautiful. Of Romania, Odessa as well, of Ukraine. And we can see popping into view Serbia, Belgrade, Beograd, the capital, as well as this, which is Bulgaria. The capital, Sofia, is like there-ish. And then you can see Slovenia, with Ljubljana, its capital, as well as beautiful Maribor. Here. And Croatia, with Zagreb here, giving Bosnia a hug. Zagreb is there, and Bosnia's capital is just out of sight. We can see it in this one, Sarajevo. Montenegro is here. This is Albania. Tirana is the capital. Pristina is the capital of Kosovo. And this is North Macedonia. Skopje is the capital. And now we can see the edge, the European part of Turkey. This is Istanbul. It's the peninsula's edge of Turkey. And all of this is Greece. With Athens, the capital, and all of these islands, including its largest, Crete, which is here. Crete. Of course, you can't forget about beautiful Italy, the boot. We saw Sardinia earlier on, and this is Sicilia, Sicily. And Rome is here, Roma. Milano is up there. Torino is just out of shot. Genova is here, Genoa. And Naples, Napoli is here. Lecce is down there, Bari. Pescara, Rimini. Florence, Firenze, beautiful place. Pisa, La Spezia. And where's Bologna? Bologna's there. Where spaghetti bolognese comes from. If you're from Bologna, you are Bolognese. So spaghetti bolognese. Venice, of course, is just there. Venezia. The most visited site in Italy. And there's the map of Europe in its entirety. Missing obviously the Spanish islands down there, and the majority of Russian Europe, or European Russian I should say, and a part of Ukraine as well. Also, we can't see Cyprus on this particular one. This is so far over. Well, just the introduction bit took me so long. I think we'll have to come back to this book in a week or two's time and have a proper potter around. But I hope you did enjoy all of the things that we learned in today's video anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support on Patreon. You can join us there with the link which you can find below. And don't forget to leave a like on this video if you're still awake.